just started my YouTubeage.
Wow.
So it's pretty cool. I've only been doing it for about a week. So you guys are from Brazil?
Yeah, so you'll be famous in Brazil.
I am going to be famous in Brazil.
Yes.
Look, check that out. That's the biggest QR code ever. I know. That's a hillbilly QR code.
Wait,
Yeah.
Are you from Florida? From
I am.
Orlando?
I am. It's the name of the YouTube channel is The Floriginal. That's me. And I drive Uber, and I kind of do a diary of my daily job, and I try to have fun and ask a lot of questions and talk to people and get their stories and all that.
So I'll tell you a nice story about my daughter.
Okay. This is your daughter?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Spill it, Mama. What do we got?
First time ever that she comes to the U.S. and I've been promising to bring her to the U.S. for 10 years.
Yes. Or more.
You guys have beautiful English. Your English is absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
I can't hardly hear like any accent or anything. You guys are absolutely perfect.
Thank you.
You are welcome. We love everyone.
I don't speak English very well.
No, you're doing really good. That sounded good to me. Yeah, that sounded really good. Absolutely. Okay, I'm so sorry to interrupt. The story goes?
No, so I've been promising that I'm going to bring her, but the value of our money in Brazil just decreases. So every year, no, next year, let's see how things go. No, the next year. And
oh my gosh.
Over 10 years.
We're here.
Yes, and finally we're here. So
we are here. God bless you. Never give up.
Exactly.
Never give up. Always. We're not going anywhere. We'll be here when you get here.
Exactly.
I promise. Here's to that with my coffee.
Cheers.
Yes, cheers with my coffee. That is awesome. Great story. Yeah. So,
are you a coffee lover?
I am a coffee lover.
But you drink American coffee. Do you enjoy espressos?
I do not, because I have just a little bit of a heart issue. So I can't drink too much caffeine and the high octane stuff like espressos and stuff like that. So I drink 2 cups of coffee per day. It is Colombian coffee though. Yes.
Have you ever tried Brazilian coffee?
I have not.
It's one of the best. We export a lot.
Okay.
But Colombia is good in marketing. And Brazil is not that good.
All right. Brazil is known for other things like Carnival and Rio de Janeiro.
Exactly.
And absolutely Sao Paulo.
Yes, we're from São Paulo.
Oh, yes?
Using the left lane, keep left
Is that
on
like
terminal
a
access
big,
road
beautiful,
toward
bright,
Terminal B.
awesome city or what?
It's big, huge.
Yes.
Some parts are beautiful, others
In
aren't.
a quarter mile, continue straight to stay on Airport Boulevard
but it's
using the
a good
right
place
lane.
too.
Well, that's everywhere you go.
Yes,
Some places are beautiful, some places aren't. But, you know, we have to focus on the beauty and not quite on the not so beautiful.
Exactly, I agree.
But, I mean, you know, hey, everything is beautiful in its own way. Sometimes. Just depends on how you look at it and how you analyze everything. And
Rio
you know,
is absolutely stunning.
Rio?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it's close, so we go there.
Do you go quite a bit?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But we have beautiful beaches in São Paulo.
Okay.
So if you drive about an hour and a half, then you get to really, really beautiful beaches. You know those tropical beaches that you see?
Yeah, in the movies? Yes, but you guys are living there. That is so awesome. It's like us here in Florida. We're surrounded by water as well. Everywhere you go in Florida, to the East Coast or the West Coast, I mean, we're just, we are a big old beach. We're going to get beached. Anyway.
We love the beach.
Yes, absolutely. I do as well. I grew up on the beach. I love it. It's absolutely great fun, and it's cheap.
Yes.
It don't feel like you gotta rob a bank to go to the beach.
Exactly.
Although some of those carts on the beach ought to be hijacked because they are just highway robbery. I remember the last time I went to the beach, I spent like $20 on 2 hot dogs, a bag of chips, and a Gatorade.
In a quarter mile,
I'm
keep
like,
right
this
toward
is
Florida 528 west
crazy, man.
Florida 528
This is redonkulous. $20. I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, yeah, it's craziness.
And for how long have you been an Uber?
3 months.
3 months?
I have been driving Uber every day for 3
Using
months.
the right lane, keep right toward Florida 528 west.
I drove a semi-truck for 25 years.
And you would cross the country?
All across the country. I've been all over the United States 100 times.
Wow, that's nice. And you worked on your own, or you worked for a company and you would take things there and back?
I worked for a company, several companies throughout the country that would just haul general purpose goods all over the country from one point to another. And so it was pretty cool, very fulfilling, 25 years. But a lot of my passengers told me I need to start a YouTube channel because I'm so talkative, and then I figured out why I'm so talkative. I haven't talked to nobody for 25 years, so now I'm just bubbling. I'm just bubbling over
That's
here.
Right.
Yeah.
It's never too late, you see.
Never too late. And I was just like, what? And the lady got in the car today and she's like, you got a radio voice. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? I was like, oh my God. Yeah. It's like, you got a radio voice. And then another guy's like, you should think about doing voiceovers. I'm like, dude, I'm 50. He's like, ain't nobody gonna see you, bro. He's like, all you gotta do is talk. He's like, bro, you will draw people in because you have that kind of voice that can just really make things happen. And you can take it up and you can take it down and you can do the boogity boogity. You can, I can't really squawk and get a high note, but I mean, I don't know. I guess that do have a little bit of versatility, but
yeah, you should try. Why not? You know these audiobooks?
Yes.
That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could.
I could be an audiobook guy.
Exactly.
I like read a book and record it.
Yeah.
Whoa, yeah. And then I could, as I read it, I could adjust the voice to be like,
that's
oh my God, and then interpret the voice and kind of gain their attention. Because I mean, I used to listen to the audiobooks when I drove. I never was a really, really big reader, but I used to listen to the audiobooks. And I mean, I always enjoyed them. And sometimes the guys were really good at reading it, like, peeking and, taking it down and then bringing it up and just, kind of like singing. You hit the low notes and then the high notes. And when you're doing that, any kind of a commentary or just regular reading or what have you, it's, you got to kind of get into it a little bit. And you learn something too.
Yeah.
I guess.
It's nice you get the opportunity to read.
Yes, absolutely. Because I've never been a big reader. And anyway, so yeah. All right. Tell me a good story, young lady.
Good story. Let me see. Well, I haven't been here in the U.S. for many years either.
Okay.
I work for a French company.
Okay.
So in the past years, I've been going to Europe.
Oh, very nice. Very cool.
Yeah. And when I go on vacation, the past years, I've been going to South America or Europe or mainly South America and Europe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then last time I came to the U.S. was in 2008.
2008. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago.
A long time. 15 years.
Well, welcome back.
Thank
and
you.
we are glad to have you. And man, what a bunch of changes that have gone on over
imagine.
here.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just like exploded with growth. They're building a new park. They put additions on the other parks. And so are you guys here to do the parks?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
actually, we'll be going only to the Universal parks. Then in a week's time, we're going to Tampa.
Oh, okay.
Busch Gardens.
Okay.
Then from there, we're going to Miami, spending some days there, and then we'll go back to Brazil, right?
So how long are you going to be over here? Like
So-
18 days?
No, less. We're staying till the 5th of November.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Today's the 20th, so about 2 weeks.
Yes,
About 2 weeks. Yeah, a few days here, a few days there, a few days in Miami, and then are you going to fly out of Miami back to Brazil?
From Miami to Brazil, yes.
Okay. Awesome. Very
and
cool.
you know, the last time I went to Disney and Universal was before she was born. It was in the year 2000, I guess. 99?
Yeah.
Maybe 98 or 99.
Okay.
Yeah. Long time ago.
Been a long time since you've been to the parks?
Yeah. And since then, I've been promising her. She's 22 now.
22.
22.
We are finally in America.
Finally.
Oh my God. God bless you. Now that's patience right there.
Yeah.
I wait for a long time.
Yes, you waited for a long time, but you guys are going to have a blast. It is going to be so much fun. You're going to have so much fun. And the
And
Universal
apparently-
parks, yeah.
Apparently, this is low season, so lines won't be and places won't be as
Yes.
crowded, right?
Exactly right. Exactly right. Summer's over. All the kids are back to school.
Yay.
You get to go over there and do the boogity and all that kind of good stuff. Are you going to do the Halloween Horror Nights, right?
Yes.
Yes. All
We
right.
love Halloween.
Yes, you
And in
love
Brazil,
Halloween.
although you do find some Halloween stuff, some kids are doing trick or treat, but it's not like in the U.S.
Yep.
So
Very different.
So this is one of the reasons why we're coming now
Okay.
at the end of October.
Yes,
So
for the Halloween
we're
Horror Nights.
going for the Halloween Horror Nights in Universal. Then
Yep.
we're going to the Stroll, whatever, in Busch Gardens. And trick or treating in Miami.
Okay, okay, yeah. It's the what's that? Yeah, oh yeah, we're going trick or treating. Yeah, heck yeah. Where else can you get free candy? Come on now.
Right.
Yeah, by the bag
And
loads.
American candy.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So, how are things in Brazil as far as the economy and things like that? Or is there anything interesting or anything fun?
Well, I don't know how, if you've seen news about Brazil, how aware are you of what's happening in Brazil?
I am not.
You're not, okay.
I am not.
Till last year, we had a president who was from the right wing.
Okay.
Then apparently, we don't know for sure, but apparently our ex-president was in the past, he went to jail. He's a very corrupt man.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently they corrupt the votings as well, and now he's president again.
Wow.
Believe it or not.
Whoa.
Yeah, and the economy isn't as good as it could be.
Uh-huh.
And they're spending a lot of money in trips, etc. And it's, in terms of, let's say, in terms of politics, it's quite complicated there because the country is divided,
Mm-hmm.
like in the U.S., left and right, but it's quite complicated. They're trying to do whatever they can to put the previous president into jail, but they can't find anything
So how are like jobs and living and everything like that over there? Is it you love
Yes,
living in
it's
Brazil?
very good to live
Yeah.
there. The
Okay.
weather
In 2
is
miles,
great.
keep right
the
onto
people
Interstate 4
are
East.
Okay.
great.
Okay. And there's plenty of jobs. You can make a good living and everything. It's very nice.
So it's not as easy as it is in the U.S.
Okay.
What do I mean by easy?
Okay. What
For
do you mean?
example, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the minimum wage there is
Mm.
not enough for a living. For example,
I understand.
so
Okay.
families live together so that one can support the other.
Gotcha.
Because if you just earned the minimum wage, you would never be able to rent a place, to eat properly, to have transportation, etc. So the majority of the population doesn't have a vehicle.
Okay.
In terms of social class, we have very few people from
In
the
1 mile,
higher
keep right
social
onto
class.
Interstate 4 East.
Okay.
You have about 15% of the population, 15 to 20% is middle class,
Okay.
and
Cool.
then the rest is lower middle to low. So it's
Okay. Okay.
In terms of jobs, I don't know what's
In a half mile, keep right onto Interstate 4 East using the right 2 lanes.
Here.
Here,
Yeah.
our unemployment is like 9% or something. So like, there's a pretty good chunk of us that are working and everything like that. But in Brazil, you guys speak Portuguese, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so that's way different than like regular Spanish, right?
Yes, it's different.
Okay.
But the
Okay.
interesting
Using the
thing
right
is
2
that
lanes, keep
Brazilians
right onto
understand
Interstate 4
Spanish
East.
people,
Uh-huh.
and they don't understand us.
That is weird, right?
Yes,
It's like,
yes.
what in the world?
But the
Yeah.
funny thing is that Brazilians tend to say that they speak Spanish, but they don't.
Okay. And then you
But-
speak Portuguese and they're all looking at you like, what?
No. Brazilians try to speak Spanish.
Okay.
We are able to use many words in Spanish because we like, let's say, translate the Portuguese to the Spanish.
Okay. I
But
got you.
then many Brazilians, they make some mistakes in vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the funny part of it.
Ah, I got you. Okay, okay.
But overall,
Yeah.
we do understand Spanish. I speak Spanish because I've studied Spanish and
Sure.
speak Spanish at work. But
Okay.
in general, we understand, but they don't understand us. It's very, I don't know why, but the other way around is difficult for them to understand.
Ah, okay. I got you.
Brazilians understand everything.
Yes.
In 2 miles, take right. Exit 75 amperes onto Universal
No.
Boulevard.
No. Oh, you guys keep it a secret. Huh? We understand everything, but we're not telling you. No. Okay, I got you. Let me dial a New Yorker. Hey, help me out over here. No.
But Brazilians love Florida.
Yes.
As you can imagine.
I
So,
do, and I know I see so many people from Brazil
yeah.
that
And
come
so
here to
Florida
visit.
is in the bucket list of every Brazilian.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting information. So
Yeah, it's
that's the bucket list for
Yes.
Brazilians is to come to Florida.
exactly, especially Disney, right?
Uh-huh. Disney and
Miami,
Universal.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is a really cool spot here too. This is International Drive.
Ah, right.
And there is
1
a
mile,
lot
take
of
right
very cool
75
stuff there.
amperes onto Universal
You have the
Boulevard.
Point, you have the Upside Down House, Ripley's Believe It or Not, helicopter rides. You got the big swings over there. You got all kinds of cool stuff there. So maybe during the day you could, take a cruise up and down I-Drive. It's pretty nice. They have lots of restaurants there.